My name is Captain Eddie, and I was once a pilot now. I have my sea legs, and I'm now a sailor, and yes, you should all know me from your favorite show, SpongeBob SquarePants.
Aren't you going to introduce me, Captain Eddie?
Oh, yes, I almost forgot. This is...
No, I want to introduce myself.
Okay, well, go ahead, Jimmy, my boy.
You just introduced me. But my name is Jimmy. You can call me Jimmy. And I don't know me anywhere because I'm just a little boy that does stupid stuff.
Well then, Jimmy, since you're done introducing yourself, why don't we get on to the fun stuff and learning about the National Air and Space Museum. Okay, so in 1946, right after World War II, the museum was built and established.
Did the war have anything to do with it?
No, actually, it was built by a law that Congress had passed and that Harry S. Truman had signed. But during the Civil War, it held the worst cases of wounded who were transported to Washington after the battles. Also, where the museum was built on the spot where the city's army was at.
It has some neat background, but when do we go inside and see all the airplanes?
Hold on, Jimmy. The museum just doesn't hold airplanes. It holds airplanes, missiles, spacecraft, and observatory objects. Now, we can go into depth and go inside.
Yes, can't wait, let's go.
So when you walk through the doors, you will see the Welcome Center and the Boeing Milestones of Flight Hall.
Okay, sounds boring.
It gets better, and it shouldn't be boring.
It's kind of boring.
Okay, so down the hall to the left on the first floor is How Things Fly, looking at Earth, exploring the universe, moving beyond Earth, and the space race halls.
Ooh, that sounds really cool, the Exploring the Universe Hall.
It is. See, I told you, you would like something here. Also, down the hall to the right is the Early Flight Hall, Jet Aviation, Golden Age of Flight, Hawaii by Air, and America by Air halls.
All those sound really cool.
See, the first two exhibits are kind of for welcoming, so they kind of will be, but everything else is really cool.
I'm hungry, Captain Eddie. There's a food place.
Yes, they do, and down the left and down at the end of the hall on the first floor is the Right Place Food Court.
I want to eat so much food when I get there because I've been walking around the heat and sun. I'm so hungry.
No, don't. Do you remember what that one teacher said from London Middle School? He said, don't eat too much because you do not, I repeat, you do not want to throw up. Do it, but I got some barf bags just for you, Jimmy.
Okay, I bet I don't need it. I didn't need the bag. Go get back on the tour.
Okay, Jimmy, you said something sophisticated for once.
Hey, thanks.
You're welcome.
What are we waiting for? Let's get going.
Okay, so when you walk up the flight of stairs, you will go to the second floor and you will walk into the Baron Hilton Pioneers of Flight Gallery.
What's that?
Good question. It is a gallery of pictures and airplanes that a pilot has pushed the limits of technology with.
Okay, sounds really cool.
It is. Now on the left side of the museum of the second floor, you have the Lockheed IMAX movie theater, the Wright brothers and the invention of the aerial, Apollo to the moon, outside the spacecraft, 50 years of extravehicular activity, and time and navigation halls.
The Apollo to the moon sounds really interesting.
On the right side and the second floor of the museum holds the Einstein Planetarium, exploring the planets, legend, memory, and the Great War in the Air, World War II aviation, and the Sea Air Operations exhibits.
Those all sound really interesting.
So how did you like the museum?
It was cool and interesting, and I learned a lot today.
Well, Jimmy, I hope you liked learning about today, and I hope the viewers that liked this video liked it.
Great.
too.
Well, does this end this video?
Yes, it does. So if you would like to do the honors, Jimmy. See you next time on Smithsonian Brothers.